On Friday, May 27, 2011, Madison, or Maddy Scott, went to a birthday party at Hogsback Lake near Vanderhoof, British Columbia, Canada, with Geordie Bulldog, an old school friend, and the plan was to camp there in Maddy's tent. Reportedly, Maddy got into her tent for the night around 10 p.m. Around midnight, a fight broke out and Geordie was accidentally pushed into the campfire, hurting her leg. Drunk and injured, Geordie wanted to leave. Geordie says she asked Maddy to go with her, but she wouldn't. She was already in her sleeping bag and wanted to stay with her stuff. When Geordie left, she says there were still 5 people there and a few of them were supposed to camp there for the night. But between 1:30 and 3 a.m., all the other people that were at the campsite left. Reports say that some people leaving the party asked Maddy if she needed a ride, but she declined, leaving her all alone in her tent by the lake in the dark night. Geordie returned to the campsite around 8:30 a.m. Saturday morning. She says she found Maddy's tent partially collapsed and unzipped. Her sleeping bag was pushed to one side and her rings were scattered on the ground. Geordie thought this was all weird, but she really wasn't suspicious. Back at home, by Saturday night, Maddy's parents were starting to get worried. They had tried to reach her throughout the day and some of her friends to see if they had seen her. They weren't really in panic mode yet, but by the next day, Sunday, when they still hadn't heard from her, her mom reached out to Geordie's parents, who told her that Geordie had been home since the day before, and then her mom knew that something was really wrong. So her parents headed to the campsite where they found her tent completely flattened, by this point, her locked truck with her purse in it and her belongings. The only 2 things missing from her campsite besides Maddy were her keys and her iPhone. Her family called the Vanderhoof RCMP to report Maddy missing. Police took Maddy's missing persons report very seriously and started a very extensive search for her right away. Maddy's family has offered a $100,000 reward, and I would say that Maddy's story has been very high profile. Despite all of this, there have never been any signs of Maddy until one day after the 12th anniversary of her disappearance. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police announced that the remains of Madison Scott had been identified. This, of course, was a major breakthrough. Still no answers have come to this day.